Shalom. I want to start off by giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to our elders and apostles for teaching us the truth of this Bible. And shalom to you, Akim, pushing this truth with the hopes of being saved from the coming destruction. So, through Spirit, I want to do a quick lesson on basically, testing yourself, examining yourself and basically seeing what is good for it, and what you maybe need to cut out, what you need to maybe you need less of, so start us at Sirach 37:27. My son, prove thy soul in thy life, and see what is evil for it, and give not that into it. So scripture speak on examine yourself, examine ourselves. So we gotta see what is good, basically testing our soul out, what is good for us or what is not good for us. So you examine yourself, and you may see that hey, red meat is not good for you. Maybe you, brother, you can eat fish, chicken, stuff like that, but then when it comes to, say, steak, beef, stuff like that, the red meat, hey, maybe that's a little too harsh on you, and you basically testing yourself out. You want to see, okay, how do I feel after I eat this, or how do you feel when you drink some, maybe you're not a brother who can drink say hard liquor, maybe you're just a brother who can just take yayan, which is the wine. Hey, test it out. See, how do I feel after drinking this, So it says, for all things are not profitable for all men, neither hath every soul pleasure in everything. So you might be brothers who can take the red meat, it's not a problem for them, but then when you eat it, hey, your stomach can't take it, you can't really handle it, you see that it's basically not profitable for you, or you don't, maybe you in the world, you ate it, but now it's come to a point you don't even take pleasure in eating meat anymore, hey, pray to Yahweh Shemel Shai to basically, maybe you want to stop eating it, pray to Yahweh Shemel Shai that you stop eating it, or that you find the right balance in it, maybe you're cool with a smaller piece of red meat, you gotta basically examine yourself to find out. So let's see, so this is 1 Peter 2:11. Dearly beloved, I beseech you as strangers and pilgrims, abstain from fleshly lusts which war against the soul, So that's a perfect example, It would say red meat, for me. Me personally, I can't eat like I used to. I used to be able to eat steaks, all types of red meat. But now, I've tested myself out. I see that it's really it really wars against my spirit, but then say chicken, that it doesn't have the same effect, chicken may have me feel a little tired or whatever, which personally I don't really eat chicken anymore, because it does kind of warm my soul, but not as much as the red meat, But I've through the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai, I've found that out by examining that, And the Spirit cutting both, asking y'all about Shai to help me, help me quit both of them. It's actually helped me out a lot better. So this is 1 Peter 2:11. Dearly beloved, I beseech you as strangers and pilgrims, abstain from fleshly lusts which war against the soul. Let's get this word. Abstain. Because it comes a point where you just, sometimes you just get fed up, Say, man, I'm tired of feeling a certain way, I'm tired of feeling sleepy, I said that the red meat and the meat period, has me sleepy. It comes to times where you just like, something got to give, something got to be abstained, and this word abstain, it says, let me see. It says abstain, to choose not to do or have something, to refrain deliberately and often within an effort of self-denial from an action or practice, So like the scriptures, how should I say, we got to deny ourselves, There's certain things we gotta deny ourselves, man. And this world don't teach you that. This world taught us that we pretty much, we could pretty much just eat whatever, Don't deny yourself, Just overindulge, Like I said, it says to choose not to do or have something. Like I said, the Spirit, like now, figuring out that was a problem unto me. Asking Yahweh Shai to help me quit, to abstain from it. Now, I feel like a lot lighter, Like scriptures speak on basically the casting the weight aside that you may run, with patience, this race that's set before us. I believe in Hebrews 12, Now it feels like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders, So let's see. Another thing I would say, while you're still in that process, they try at least abstaining, because it's all step by step. We're not gonna just shut off the man in just one day. It's a process. It's all step by step. I may have not have quit right off the bat, but I can remember I'll say, okay, I'm not gonna eat meat until I do this lesson. I'm gonna handle the business first, and then I'll eat the meat. I still, at the end of the day, I handled the business, but then, I still feel I still felt pretty bad after, like, damn, I would have been a lot better had I not eaten the meat. Maybe I should have eaten some vegetables or something in this place, And that's where I am now. So let's see, why do y'all buy Shimei Shai for that? So this is so it's 1 Corinthians 10:23. All things are lawful for me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, but all things edify not. All things are not expedient, As like I said, you drinking, you may not drink hard liquor or whatever it is, you gotta test yourself out, figure that out. And then if it's not expedient for you, if it's screwing you up, you gotta cut it off. It says Sirach 18:30. go not after thy lusts, but refrain thyself from thine appetites. You know, and it's just not talking about food. You know, your appetite, you can have an appetite for women. You know, and you can have, like I said, you can have appetite for liquor. You know, you can have appetite for pretty much anything. You know, but you know, sometimes it's good to refrain yourself. You know, not to just go right after it, because that's characteristics of these people in the world. You know, the thought comes into their mind, you know, hey, I gotta have this, and they just go right for it. You know, it basically not discipline. You know, and it's truth, we want to build our discipline up. You know, this is if thou givest thy soul the desires that please her, she will make thee a laughingstock to thine enemies that malign thee. You know, and you don't want to. You ultimately you want to try, like I said, you want to build this discipline up to the best of your ability. You know, that's one of the things we're gonna need in the time to come of the mark of the beast. You know, or a time of famine. You know, you might come across some damn pork. You ain't got no discipline. You know, oh, I haven't ate in a day or a day and a half. You know, but this pork, you know, they're offering me pork. You know, you got no discipline, and you just gonna take it. So let's see. This is Sirach 37:15. And above all this, pray to the Most High that He will direct thy way in truth. You know, so above all that, you ultimately gotta pray to Yahweh Shemil Shai to help you. You know, find the proper balance. You know, to find what's expedient for you. You know, you to find what's expedient. He will direct your way. You know, just like the scripture say in Proverbs. You know, basically, let me find that. It come basically, you know, you acknowledge Him all your ways, you know, and He shall direct our path. You know, that's what we want, to have our paths directed by Yahweh Shemil Shai. So above all that, you know, pray, you know, to help you find what's expedient for you and help you cut off what you need to cut off. You know. So let's see. Like the scriptures say, you know, that the basically the flesh profited nothing, but the spirit quickeneth. You know, but the flesh profited nothing. This is St. Matthew's 26:41. Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. You know, so your spirit, you know, you want to refrain and abstain to the best of your ability. You know, but this weak ass flesh, man. You know, that's why these scriptures come in handy when you come into these different situations. You know, like just like the spirit just brought out. You know, the spirit is the one that quickeneth. You know, but the flesh profited nothing. You know, you come to these situations, you know, meditate on this word. You know, and your so like you can get through the situation a lot better. You know, meditating on it. You know, because like the scriptures say, you know, basically, you know, the food, you know, man shall not live by bread and water alone. You know, very word that proceed out of the mouth of the Most High. You know, so this word basically sustains you. You know, you just gotta get just right scriptures for the right times. You know? So that's pretty much it. Just want to go through the spirit. You know, just pretty much trying to find your proper balance. You know, what's expedient for you and what you need to cut off. You know, praying Yahweh Shemi Shai that you can find the proper balance, you know, and cut off what you need to cut off. You know? And basically, you know, pretty much just meditating on this word. You know, and when you come into these situations, these are the type of scriptures that will help you, you know, get out of those situations. You know, these are the answers. Hey, these are the answers to all your problems. You know, these are the answers. So you just gotta use them. So I just want to say the water y'all by Shibel Shai for put the Holy Spirit or Kakadash on me to do this lesson. Double honors to our elders and apostles for teaching us the truth that is the Bible. And shalom to you, Oppium, pushing this truth with the hopes of being saved from the coming destruction. Shalom.